together for a better school. During the summer vacation, Ammar was passing his school. He looked through the gate and he was shocked by what he saw. The school grounds were a mess. The grass in the garden had grown really tall. The thorn trees had grown too big, and there were weeds, rocks, and rubbish everywhere. Ammar decided that something needed to be done about the mess. The next morning, he took a large bag to the school grounds. All morning, he moved rocks and filled the bag with rubbish. When it was time to go home, he looked around. The grounds were still a mess. This job is too big for one person, sighed Ammar. I need some help. He made a phone call to his friend. The next day, Ammar met Fahad. In the school grounds. Fahad felt sad when he saw the empty grounds. Together, they moved rocks and filled a bag with rubbish. When it was time to go home, they looked around. The grounds were still a big mess. This job is too big for two people, sighed Fahad. We need more help. Both boys got on their phones and made some calls. The next day, Ammar and Fahad met 3 of their classmates in the school grounds. Everyone felt sad when they saw the empty state of the grounds. The grounds are a mess, explained Ammar. We need to clean up before the start of the next term, but it is a big job and we need help. My older brother has a lawn mower, said Fahad. He could cut the grass. My brother works for a gardener, said Aya. He can get us some new plants. My cousin works on a farm, said Tahir. He can lend us some tools. And my aunt knows a lot about flowers. She can tell us which weeds are poisonous and how to make beautiful flowers beds, said Raya. Everyone got on their phones and made some calls. Ammar and his classmates arrived at the school grounds at 7 o'clock. The next morning, they all had a rubbish bag and gloves, but nobody else arrived. Everyone felt sad. Would anyone come to help them? A few minutes later, a truck appeared. Fahad's brother got out and waved. He opened the back of the truck and carried a large lawn mower into the grounds. Next, Aya's brother arrived with bags of seedlings. Tahir's cousin arrived with some gloves and tools. And then Raya's aunt came and started explaining which flowers they could keep and which they should move or remove. Other students from the school arrived, curious about what was happening. They joined in with the tidying, and soon the grounds were busy with activity. At 5 o'clock, everyone sat down exhausted. Ammar looked around. The grounds were beautiful. The grass was short. The trees were tidy and there were neat flower beds. A vegetable garden had been created for pumpkins and carrots, as well as a small pond made from rocks. Everyone went home feeling happy. When the term started, the teachers and parents were delighted with the state of the school grounds. They were so impressed with the children's hard work and dedication to the environment that they gave them certificates and made them environment ambassadors for the school.